It makes it more challenging, but certainly doesn't make it impossible. Town Manager Borg has a plan to get all of our projects done. Things have to come in correctly, things have to come in on budget, but we do think that we would be able to do both. We have that capacity to be able to do both. We have to be very, very careful with how we are spending any money we have now, specifically borrowing. We want to maximize the amount that we can borrow moving forward for some of these larger projects. So where in years past we might borrow for police cruisers, now we're just going to buy the police cruisers and save that borrowing capacity. We've done great work with our bond rating. We're hoping to get another increase in that moving forward so we can get even better interest rates. Although rates are higher right now, they are still not obscene when it comes to our bonds, local municipal bonds. And we're hoping that we can plan properly and get these projects done. Sometimes the project is so expensive, but it doesn't make any difference because you need it. So you're trying to maximize value everywhere you can. And I think that's what we're going to have to do going forward. It will have to be value engineered, but I think we can get both. I think we can get both projects done.
You not only have the possibility of 2 schools, but you've been in the fire station, the headquarters of the fire department. I don't know what exactly they call it, but you know what I'm talking about. They're in line for a new building as well. Everything seems to be coming together at the same time.
Yeah, it's like I mentioned, it's a challenging time, and that federal money is drying up, and leaders are going to have to make difficult decisions, I think, in terms of what we can fund and when we can fund it. And I think everything that's on the plate right now and on the table is a valid concern, and I think will get done. It's just a matter of when we do it, right, and what can we pay for. I think we have a responsibility as well to our taxpayers, right? Particularly our seniors. And this council has dramatically expanded the availability and scope and range of, I don't want to say tax incentives, but
Senior tax credits.
Thank you, senior tax credits. In terms of the age ranges and also the income ranges where they're applicable and the amount that they can claim. So we can do more on that, I think, over the next couple of years. I think it's a good idea for us to, over the next year or two, put more of those in place, because at some point, and this isn't going to happen right now, at some point the town may have to go back to the voters to ask for more money. We don't want that to happen. I think there's a great plan in place for more borrowing capacity. We've got a ton of free cash. We have our stabilization funds. That might not be the case, but I think it's the responsible thing to do is to make sure that we have more of those credits in place, because if the town then has to go back at some point in 3 or 4 years to ask the town for more money, at the very least, we've done all of our due diligence to make sure that those who are most vulnerable would be less impacted than they normally would be. So again, there's a lot of road ahead of us, a lot of decisions that are going to be made. That's why I wanted to run again, frankly, right? Because there's just, these are big decisions that we have to work through.